Episode 105. I'm just not only happy when it rains. I'm even happy when it rains. I'm always happy. Episode 105. I'm just giving all my trees a high five here with the pole. Episode 105. Boom. Episode 105, day 138. As you can see back here, we didn't get the morning view we thought we were gonna get. It's still cloudy, but it's cold. It's like 50, its fingers are numb. Tomorrow, the weather, we had a little internet here, looks the same, and then 70s and nice weather hopefully for the next section. But right now, it's gonna be real today and tomorrow. 50s to like maybe 40s up here in the mountains in the mist. Hey, let's see what today has in store for Red Old Unicorn. Yesterday we were digging deep. I don't know what we're doing today, but none of us went sleepwalking off the ridge here. I mean, that's a good thing right here, right? If you see it. It's not too bad there. Crows living over there. Still happiest known time. Boom, as we're making our way out of our campsite, just want to remind everyone, that might have been one of my favorite campsites. Sleep was great. It was the only dry spot in like 6 miles.
It was super sheltered.
Super sheltered around the tree, right? Just took up a little bit of the trail there, but we put the rocks out so people would know. Only 4 people came by. You know, it was kind of like a semi-bailout spot because we had like 7 more miles. It's a long water carry. We decided to stop after 15 miles.
And it was in the middle of a kind
and
of
there was
windstorm.
no wind, and
That was a great spot.
the ground was flat and dry. We actually were warming up in that corner, so great camp spot. So I know we woke up and we were laughing, but one of the best nights of sleep I had. You know, I like wet damp. There's something wrong with me. My body feels good. The aches and pains all go away, and I feel phenomenal. I was the same way over Selden Pass when it was lightning and raining. I was running. You know, when you got the proper gear, we have Z-Packs. We're very fortunate, very blessed to be able to afford that gear. Got the proper gear for wet when you live on the East Coast. You know, we did some AT, some Florida Trail, which gets very cold. If you haven't done any parts of it or seen it, it does get cold on the Florida Trail. That Dyneema gear kind of invites wet. So I don't mind wet, you know, versus, you know, beaten down in the sun sometimes, but I actually don't mind it. No bugs, fresh air, great cold water. So you just gotta keep your attitude up, keep chugging along. But probably one of my best favorite campsites that Unicorn picked out. I keep saying it. Washington, I love you, Washington. California, you got some great trail magic. You do, you got great culture out there. But the trail right now in Washington, this kind of brings me home, you know, with, of course, different structures and trees. Happiest known time. I just ran uphill for the first time in a long time, up a pretty steep incline. Like that. Last time I did that, I was in the Smokies. It's on a 28-mile day. I ran uphill with a pretty full pack. I haven't felt this in a long time, I'm telling you. When it gets damp and rainy, my body goes into overdrive. But what do you think, Unicorn? Did it give you a little bit of Legolas through that? Was that running up that or what here?
I have no idea. I didn't even see you.
Yeah, so
Very steep. I think that's the last.
I'm feeling good. I passed another hiker and they just got off the road, and I just looked at the ground and I was running straight uphill with the pack on. So even though it was wet, I got the wet triplex. I'm just feeling really good today. Washington, I love it. I love the mist. I love the fresh air. I love the fresh water. Oh, wow. It's neat, we came right from in there. Wow, you can see the clouds. Whew. I just love it, I do. Something about it. We're out here at the perfect time. They are weed whacking this place. You can hear the chainsaws. This is awesome, not getting wet. Boom, we're about to head to some cabin, right?
Yeah, about point two.
Point two to some cabin. Let's go to some cabin. Don't know how to pronounce it yet. Happiest no time. If you want to read all that, I suggest pausing the video. But it's some history. Boom, we're here at the, which cabin, sorry?
Government Meadows.
Meadows. And your name was?
Wesley.
Wesley. There's a lot of trail magic here. What your name?
Splash.
Seahawk fan, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Steeler
it's
fan, I
okay.
don't know. They robbed you that year, I'll have to
He's the
say.
real ringleader right there.
And your name, sir?
Pizza.
Thank you very much for the trail magic. We're living happiest known time here at the government cabin. We're gonna make some burgers. Thank you very, very much for your trail magic. Big time. Thank you. Boom, we're about to leave the trail magic. And your name was again?
Valerie.
Valerie, we were saying that Valerie reminds me of the love that Megrowth gave us at VVR. Same type of personality, Valerie. Loving, charming, beautiful, trail magic. Bellies are full, we're warm, and you're going to give us what we need to finish this through hike. Valerie, thank you very much. This is going to be episode 105. It's going to be called Even Happy When It Rains.
Yeah.
Even Happy When It Rains. Tuka, you were rescued. And the trail angels have rescued you. You were actually blind, but you're living a very happy life. Right over here, buddy. From the camera, episode 105. Tuka's happy all the time, too. Tuka's even happy when it rains. Just collecting some water here and taking a small break after the big break. But let me tell you what, that might have been one of the most important trail magics that we've gotten on trail. I can't say the best. I have to go back and remember everything that we've gotten. It's a Sunday now that I think about it. That cabin was in the middle of the woods. They've been doing that for over 10 years. You just saw the interview there. And I had a hot dog, half a bag of chips, a big bag, 3 bags of small chips, 2 beers. I know you guys told me to try something. I'm like, they told me to try something like it's in the water, and everyone's like, it's that beer. And there was IPAs there, but I decided to take down the local beer. It was really good, and I'm not a beer drinker. I'm certainly not a beer drinker. Those are back in my college days, but I just really doesn't do its thing for me anymore. Once in a while I'll have a glass of red, but put down 2 beers, a banana, an apple, about 10 Twizzlers, and about I would say almost a whole half a rack of ribs. It was cold. I just sucked down the fat and just swallowed it. Like, I just swallowed it. It was cold, and I just took it down, and my body feels so rejuvenated. I already felt really good today as a whole, as you can tell. But after that real trail magic, I call it, like you're just not expecting it. Kind of like when John JDS kind of like messaged us and said, hey, stay at my place. I'm down here about the rocks. Come stay over. It was just such a shock. And then you get it, and then it rejuvenates your system, and it resets you. And that's kind of like how this felt. A little fire, a little warmth. So we're ready to crush it, ready to meet some more over a bubble. Ready to kind of push further south as far as we can get. We heard Dixie's still going strong. Unfortunately, parts of those have closed. But just kind of an update. Let's see how far we can get. We're going to push through Washington, push through this last section. Then we got 148 left. We got the Goat Rocks, and then we got the border, and then we have to see what's in store for Oregon. But one step at a time, and it seems like we're doing fine, feeling good, feeling healthy. Thank you for your support. I just have to give a shout out to that last trail magic there at the government cabin. Thank you very much to all of you. I know there was three folks that have been doing it for a pretty long time. Thank you very much for the trail magic. And happiest known time. We'll catch you everyone on the flip. Just put a little Blistex right here, actually on this clip, on the PD clip, and also on this side, also on the camera part. After a while, it starts to get really difficult to pull in and out, especially when it gets wet. It's kind of like, haven't been using it. The passes have gone, the elevations, anything below 10.8 is really easy. And it's been, I don't think we're hitting anywhere, it's like 6,000 elevation, but sit, and boom, that camera just in and out, in and out. You get like a 2-second shoot time. I think I'm down to like 2.5 second shoot time now without dealing with a lens cap or dealing with all the nuances of a full frame camera and all the, I wish this was weatherproof though, the ZV-1. And the ZV-E10 is, you can put lenses in, but you can't remove the, it's not weatherproof per se, but having a good time with the fast shoot. We'll have to get back and do gear reviews after a bit, but Blistex, that's my little tip here on getting this in and out easier. Boom. Episode 105. What do you think?
I think it's cold today again.
Munchie is holding a Menchie's spoon. And no, I don't know if all you watch my gear review or my gear loadout. I still have the Menchie spoon. It serves me so well, even with the mountain houses. And I'm not sure. I guess they still exist, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they still give the plastic spoons out, but I love it, and it's lime green. And Munchie's liking it. Munchie's getting ready to eat. We've got like a rice ramen bomb thing going on. Oh my gosh. Just realized what I was doing. I was blocking that view. It's cool. Boom. There's the ramen. I'm not going to block your view anymore. I just realized I was showing you the thermo. Here's the thermarest here, yeah.
Using it as a wind block.
And using it as a wind block. We're 5 miles from that cabin, that Trail Magic. The trees are swaying here. They're swaying. There's a Pacific Crest Trail sign right there on a cool tree, and it keeps swaying. It's really tall. It's cool.
Yeah.
How many miles did we do total?
Oh, we did just about 15 miles, even with stopping for quite a while inside the cabin with the nice fire going and hot dogs and
What did you eat?
I had hot dog chips, I had an apple, I had some Snickers, I had some Twizzlers.
How many sodas?
Oh, I had 3 sodas. Well, I had 2 sodas, and then I realized they had Mountain Dew, which is my favorite.
And then you slammed it.
And then I had to slam a 3rd soda.
Yeah, we ate a lot, so we drank a lot.
Which is good, which is good.
2 days of Trail Magic. One came from the commercial picker.
Bananas.
Today came from
The cabin. Valerie.
Valerie in the cabin. Was awesome. That was such great Trail Magic. It was awesome.
Oh, man. And they had dogs. We love dogs.
They had dogs, and we had dog footage. And today was challenging. This is one of the, this week we got 250. The 250 wool's on the top, the bottom, the shirt's inside.
And we're cold this week.
Yeah, the gloves are on, all the gear's on. It's a cold week, man. You got, I had a Dig Deep episode. Today's theme is, pretty much even happy when it rains. Like, it's only happy when it rains is the song, but we're even happy when it rains, because only is only happy when it rains, but we're happy all the time. So we're even happy when it rains. So we're even happy when it rains. Yeah, we are. We're very happy. The Trail Magic came. We're headed towards what pass?
White Pass.
White Pass. We have some stuff. Yeah. No bugs, no mosquitoes. Some of the views have been cut off, we'll be honest, but no bugs, no mosquitoes, no horse flies, no ants. So we're really embracing that. And I love the damp. I think you see me in a great mood. There's something weird about me. Why do I like damp and rain? Both times in the Sierra chain when it was raining and damp, and I just love it, And I just don't know how you can survive, I'm sorry, without, I don't know, I guess people can do it, but without Dyneema. Like the tent's not, like it gets wet and it just kind of brushes off and it adds a little weight, but that's why I wear the Blood Mountain Hound on the AT. We had this, typical, nylon tent, and it got heavy, and it was heavy in the back, and it became a situation. So again, thank you to all the cottage companies, especially Z-Packs, for doing that. Just love the company. They're just really good.
We have quite a bit of Z-Pack gear, so it's not just the tent. So.
Yeah, it's not just the tent. So just love Z-Pack stuff. Yeah. And, it seems like, we have a decent relationship with them. And I hope everyone else does too as well. And we got our stuff back. And the Fupas seem a little bit bigger, a little bit reinforced. Great. They're great. They're a little bit bigger. Great. The phone drops in now. We have some important documents in there that
we love the
we're
Fupa.
Taking that overseas. We're taking that to probably, I don't want to ruin it, but maybe we're going to do some overseas traveling with Munchie, and maybe some other hikes for sure. And that Fupa's coming. So we're taking care of it. Thank you very much, Z-Packs. The last one lasted so long. If everyone saw, we didn't just get brand new stuff in the beginning. We've been using it before. But at the end of the day,
Because I didn't want to think we started with it. Some people think we started with the gear, and they're like, why are you getting it replaced?
Yeah.
So we didn't start with it. It's like 3-year-old gear,
Right.
you know? But at the end of the day, I think the woman wants to eat. I think that's what we have to do. She's like, the food's ready, the food's ready.
Who's ready? It's
Okay, so...
going on a 5.5 minute outro here now.
Yeah, 5-minute outro. We're loving it. BTB, I hope you're loving it. This outro was probably as long as one of the last episodes I know you made a comment on, but life is good right here in the middle of the tent in the cold.
Yep.
But we camped right around the last clip. So if you're wondering what it looks like, that's what it looks like with the tree swaying and all. So hopefully it doesn't land on us, and hopefully we get out alive. Catch you on the other side.